A healthy love feels boring. Have you ever wondered why some people seem irresistibly drawn to partners who aren't good for them? Dr. Tracy Marks opens our discussion by introducing the concept of toxic relationships and the surprising science behind our attraction to harmful partners. She explains that it's not about personal weakness or poor judgment, but rather about the powerful influence of brain chemistry, specifically dopamine. This sets the stage for understanding how our brains can sometimes work against our best interests, making us crave relationships that are actually unhealthy. Let's dive into the fascinating world of dopamine and attraction. Dopamine is often called the brain's reward chemical. It's what gives us that rush of excitement when we anticipate something pleasurable. Dr. Marx emphasizes that in the context of relationships, dopamine doesn't just respond to satisfaction, it's especially triggered by anticipation and uncertainty. This means that the thrill of not knowing what will happen next can actually be more addictive than the comfort of stability. Understanding this mechanism is key to realizing why some people keep returning to partners who are unpredictable or even harmful. Imagine the excitement of gambling, the uncertainty, the near misses, and the occasional big win. Dr. Marx compares this to the way dopamine spikes in relationships that are unpredictable. When a partner's behavior is inconsistent, your brain experiences a dopamine jackpot, making the relationship feel thrilling, even if it's ultimately unhealthy. In contrast, stable relationships where rewards are predictable may not trigger the same dopamine highs, which can lead some people to perceive them as boring. Uncertainty in toxic relationships keeps the brain guessing, and that guessing game is what fuels the craving for more. Just like a slot machine, you never know when you'll get the next reward, so you keep playing. This pattern can make it incredibly hard to walk away, even when you know the relationship isn't good for you. The brain's reward system becomes hijacked, prioritizing the chase over genuine connection and stability. Dr. Marx identifies three key patterns that keep people stuck in toxic relationships. First, intermittent reinforcement, where positive moments are unpredictable, keeps you hooked. Second, the near-miss effect, where you almost get what you want makes you try even harder. Third, investment escalation, where the more you put in, the harder it is to leave. These patterns teach your brain to seek out high dopamine experiences, even at the cost of your well-being. Intermittent reinforcement is when rewards in a relationship come at random intervals. Sometimes your partner is loving and attentive, other times distant or critical. This unpredictability keeps you hopping for the next good moment, making it hard to let go. The brain learns to associate this uncertainty with excitement, reinforcing the cycle of craving and disappointment. Near-miss effect happens when you almost get what you want from a partner but not quite. This almost feeling keeps you invested, thinking that if you just try a little harder, things will improve. It's a powerful motivator, making you chase after the relationship even when it's not meeting your needs. The brain interprets these near misses as signs of potential reward, fueling further pursuit. Investment escalation refers to the tendency to stick with a relationship because you've already put so much time, energy, or emotion into it. The more you invest, the harder it feels to walk away, even if the relationship is toxic. This psychological trap can keep people stuck for years as they hope their efforts will eventually pay off despite evidence to the contrary. How can you tell if you're caught in the dopamine trap? Dr. Marx outlines 5 key signs. You find the chase more exciting than the relationship itself. You rationalize red flags, stable partners seem boring, you feel anxious when things are calm, and you can't stop thinking about the relationship. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward breaking free from unhealthy patterns. If you notice that you're more interested in pursuing someone than actually being with them, it could be a sign of dopamine-driven attraction. The thrill of pursuit activates the brain's reward system, making the chase feel more rewarding than the relationship itself. This can lead to a cycle of constantly seeking new, unpredictable partners. Another sign of being caught in the dopamine trap is rationalizing or ignoring red flags. When you're hooked on the highs of anticipation, it's easy to overlook warning signs or make excuses for a partner's bad behavior. This keeps you stuck in a cycle of hope and disappointment, making it even harder to leave. For some, stable and predictable relationships can feel dull compared to the excitement of toxic ones. This isn't a personal failing, it's a result of the brain's adaptation to high dopamine experiences. Over time, the brain may start to crave the drama and unpredictability, making healthy relationships seem less appealing. Dr. Marx offers practical steps to break free from toxic relationship patterns. Start by numbing your dopamine-driven reactions. Recognize when you're craving the high of uncertainty. Journaling your attraction patterns can help you spot recurring themes. Redirect your craving for excitement into healthier activities, and gradually expose yourself to the stability of healthy relationships. Change takes time, but awareness is the first step. Rewiring your brain's response to relationships isn't easy, but it's possible. By becoming aware of your patterns and making conscious choices, you can train your brain to value stability and genuine connection over the highs of unpredictability. Over time, healthy relationships can become just as rewarding as the toxic ones once were. Conclusion: the pull toward toxic relationships is not a reflection of your character, but a result of brain chemistry and learned patterns. By understanding the role of dopamine and the traps it can create, you can begin to make different choices. With time, patience, and self-awareness, it's possible to break free from unhealthy cycles and build fulfilling, stable connections that truly support your well-being.